Rugby League today.
Absolutely, yeah. It's good weather for a change. It's been a very wet May, hasn't it? So we've just caught on this back weekend of May, and yeah, it should allow some good open rugby today.
It's an important game this afternoon. The chance to go above London in the table.
I've not looked at that. Yeah, it is. I mean, you can see almost the table going into two now, and we're just sort of on the fringes of that. So we want to cling on to that top half of the table as long as we can, and obviously a win today would put ourselves right in the mixer. But it's a performance for after today.
You mentioned clinging on. That kind of happened in the last game against Swinton. Those last 10 minutes were a bit scary, weren't they?
Yeah, we're nervy. Swinton had done that to Bradford the week before as well. We'd got into a commanding lead, and even with 10 minutes to go, we were 3 scores in front, and then yeah, two conceded tries late on, and the way Swinton play, it makes it very nervous for you. So a few more grey hairs. Feel a little bit older after that one, but yeah, whether we'll be in a commanding position today, I'm not sure, but I'll take that again today. No worries.
You've had a week off enforced. Will that be of any benefit to you?
I hope so. I mean, we're playing a full-time team. Don't forget. I know London were not happy with their performance or result last week, so they'll be angry today. But they're a full-time outfit. You know, there's quite a few of these players still played in Super League when they were there before. Top flight experience, and obviously we've had to travel down on the day, so it's all stacked against us. But you know, we want a bit of take on these teams and these clubs, and I'm looking forward to us being able to do that today.
Lee, all the best for today.
Thank you.
Trim as our referee blows time on, and we are underway here at Trailfinders as the roar goes up from the London fans, and that's a big hit. First up.
Yeah, that's a great kickoff from Hank. Yeah, we're just looking to get a good defensive set to sort of set the tone for the game now, and look like our first 2 tackles have been pretty good.
Is it about imposing on the game in this first 20 minutes? Has that been the message?
Yeah, so we like to thrive ourselves and starting the game fast and almost trying to blow teams out of the water, and it always starts with the first defensive set. We want to restrict the meters and almost keep them in their own half and make sure they're kicking well in their own half, and we get on the front foot.
Here's John Magrin for the Rams as he's chopped to ground a couple short of halfway, and it's not a bad opening set.
No, decent set from Dewsbury there. First 2 tackles was great, and then here's the first test for Jimmy.
Oh, and he's put it down. Sun was in the eyes, and it's been kicked forward. Here's a chance, and Dewsbury are going to open the scoring, and it's Tom Garrett on the opening set. Oh, it's been chalked for offside. Oh, somebody was inside the 10.
Yeah,
and Jimmy Meadows has dodged a bullet.
Yeah, that was a tough old kick to take from Jimmy there. I think it was Finn who kicked the ball, showing bags of experience there. But yeah, Sun's out, but yeah, it's not great for fullbacks.
It's Sun's directly in the eyes of the London fullback here this afternoon, but they'll start just short of halfway. With Reese Curran as Davis at dummy half, down the short side to Hankinson. Good cover tackle from Adam Ryder as Miskey at dummy half sets off into centre field, and London are in good field position already.
Yeah, that's a great play from Corey there, hitting Hank on a short ball, and we just need to capitalise on this opportunity now.
As Meadows goes right to Will Lovell. I've had the pleasure of being in the booth with Will on a couple of occasions. As London then on the attackers, Meadows drops it off to Jones, and his last tackle, they've got options left and right. Fozzard's gone to the right, they're going to go down the slope as go with a short pass, and they are in now, and London have hit
great line.
For a great line, and they're over, and they lead by 4 points to 0.
Yeah,
well, how a rugby league game turns so quickly. Dewsbury chalked off one end, London back down the other, and it's a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a great. Weren't the best of starts. With obviously Jimmy dropping the ball. We got lucky there with the offside call, but yeah, we had the good kick. Just stuck to the game plan, and as you can see, we just went shape for shape there, and it was a great line by Josh Walters to get over for the try line.
So Josh Walters with the try for the Broncos. He doesn't miss from there, does he?
Nah, no, definitely not. He's one that loves the try line, like you said, when he was at Leeds in the grand final. But yeah, that's another great start from us. So hopefully we can carry on and keep playing the way we're playing.
Where we have a happy coach in the box to our left, we have an unhappy coach in the box behind us, and Lee Greenwood shaking the head, bitterly disappointed now with the start his team has made. As Chris Hankinson then with this conversion attempt. On the left boot. Ball's on its way, and the flags are up here at Trailfinders. Great start for the Bronx. They lead by 6 points to 0.
Yeah, it's a great start from us. Like I said, the start of the game is really important, especially for our boys as well. We want to set the tone for the game, and I feel like we've done that so far. Started fast, carried hard, and got over the try line.
It'll be interesting to see how far Paul Sykes gets this kick-off into this breeze here at Trailfinders this afternoon. It's going to bounce, it could bounce anywhere, and Reece Curran there to collect. Shaw gets into dummy half. Here is Greg Richards. This time it's Jones. Gets to the 30.
Seems to be a very composed set from us. I think we're just trying to calm things down, not get too excited, and then stick back to the same sets we're going with.
So here come the Broncos. 5 short and a halfway. Last tackle.
Hoping for a good kick now.
It's back with Corey Aston. Goes high. Booming kick with the wind behind, and it's too big. It's going to take one bounce, go dead. And it will be a 7 tackle set for the Dewsbury Rams.
Yeah, it's one of them with this pitch. As soon as the ball hits the ground, it could literally go anywhere, and it just showed there from a kick from Corey. But I'm sure we'll defend this set out now and get back to sticking to game plan.
So Dewsbury with the 7 tackle set, looking to bring it away. There's Sam Day at dummy half. Goes the short side to Jay Walton. It's a good run from Jay Walton. He's landed elbows and knees. Good quick play of the ball. Here's Fleming in from fullback.
We need to start slowing down the ruck a bit now. It seems to get a bit quick for the Dewsbury boys.
Here's Michael Knowles down this left-hand side. Couple left in the set as Garrett with the charge gets to the 20-metre line. Last tackle then. They're going to go to Sykes, and Sykes kicks that up into the wind. Here comes James Meadows this time, and he's safe under the high ball, and he's been taken in the air, and it's going to be a second penalty of the afternoon for the Broncos. Yeah,
that's a great take from Jimmy. Like I said, experienced at fullback. Seems to almost knock off the knock on that he had at the start, but got a penalty. I think got taken out in the air. So we just look to get him back to the same set that we had previously, and then stick to game plan again.
As Will Lovell goes on his own from the restart. As Davis at dummy half to Richards. Down this right-hand side with Fozzard. Here's Meadows into the line. Meadows trying to find a gap.
Yeah, that's a great play from Matty. Hitting Jimmy out of the back there. Clearly just seen something on that short side.
Here is Fozzard. To Aston, they've got numbers here as Curran gets it to Hankinson. Hankinson quickly to Miskey, and Miskey is put into ground as Aston drops it off to Guaze. Good run from...
It's a great carry.
Gets up quickly to this left-hand side as Aston. Long pass to Miskey for the corner. Miskey for the corner. Gets it back in field. It's still a live ball. Flung to Jones. Jones drops it onto the boot for Fozzard.
And
Fozzard's going to get there. Great kick from Jacob Jones. Second try of the afternoon for the Broncos. And it's Matty Fozzard with it. and they lead by 10 points to 0. But let's not underestimate the contribution of Abbas Miski to get that ball out.
Yeah, 100%. I think Corey's seen a bit of space on the left side there, and I think it was Reece Curran that got the ball back into the middle, but I'm pretty sure Jonesy won't forget about that. A kick on the 5th to get an assist for Matty Fozzard. But yeah, it was another great set from us. Just stuck to game plan again and just went down the middle, seen spaces on the edges. Like you said, great hands by Miski there, not going into touch, and then leading to the try.
I guess you're going to hear quite a lot about that kick from Jonesy then, yeah?
Oh, 100%. Never do you see a middle kick the ball on the 5th, but yeah, he's not going to let that one down anytime soon.
And I guess Wardy will remind him of that one as well, of course. he can never criticise any prop for kicking.
Nah.
Do you know why, don't you?
No,
have you not heard about the drop goal?
Wait, what?
Ask him. Well, if you've ever wanted one with Danny Ward, as Chris Hankinson sticks the flags up here, ask him about his drop goal.
Oh, I've not heard that, but
it's true. He kicked one for Leeds at Hull many moons ago.
I mean, I see him practicing kick tennis with the coach and stuff after training. So
no, he has one Super League drop goal to his name. Your head coach.
Wow, fair enough.
Learn something new every day, don't you?
Yeah, 100%.
I think it was 2002, if memory serves.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be asking him about that. What technique he was using.
Left-footed as well, apparently.
Oh wow.
As kick-off is fielded. Here is Greg Richards. As Gwaze with the carry.
It's another great carry from Tyers there.
It's Fozzard. Again, you can see the plan, can't you? 3 up the middle and looking to hit the edges, aren't they?
Yeah. We've obviously done our homework on Dewsbury to see where we can sort of expose them, and I think, as you said, the past 3 sets now have just been sticking to game plan. Even though we've not broken them down, we've just got to stick with it, and hopefully they fall away very soon. And it's a great kick from Corey.
Goes high, and it's gone into touch.
It's another great kick from Corey. I think the refs, I think the Dewsbury winger has gone into touch, so we get the ball back.
Yes, we are a little obscured in our view this afternoon, but here we go, big chance for try number 3.
Be interesting to see what sort of set we go with here.
As Aston, here's Meadows into the line. Meadows with the dummy and go. As Hankinson at dummy half. As Aston has Richards on the drop off. Good run from Greg Richards again, lands elbows and knees.
Yeah, he prides himself with that. Always finding his front, Greg Richards.
Davis looks to scoop from dummy half, put the dancing feet up, but Sam Wood there to bring him to ground, a couple short of the line. As Richards waits at dummy half, goes to the right to Aston. Here is Fozzard. Fozzard out of the back to Abbas Miski, who's switched sides.
Yeah, it's a great defence there from Dewsbury. Seemed to handle him quite well there.
Fozzard, it's been put down by Jacob Jones, and the chance has gone.
Yeah, not the end we wanted to that set. We seem to be moving them from left to right, and just that last pass just hitting the ground. But I'm sure we'll regroup now and get a good defensive set out now.
We spoke about the start. Obviously, a lot of teams who come to Ealing or to Rosslyn Park or down to London in general are travelling in day at the moment, aren't they? And is the big start part of a plan to catch teams still on the bus, kind of?
Yeah, 100%. We know it's a long journey coming down to London, and we do it the opposite way. And the last thing you want to see is the team coming out flying, playing fast, playing hard, after you've just been sat on the bus for about 4 hours. So it's one of them that we like to throw ourselves doing, starting fast, starting big, and trying to blow them out the water early doors.
Here's Sam Wood, and that's going to be a penalty, high shot by Titus Quasi. Just under the chin, nothing serious.
Yeah, I was thinking, how did he get a high shot? He's about 6'3", and Titus is about 5'9", so it's a bit of a funny one.
So Paul Sykes with the touch finder, and Dewsbury will start from 42 out, as Michael Knowles will have the first carry.
I think this is the first time we've been tested in our line, so hopefully for a good defensive set.
Here's Tom Garrett then for the Rams. As Day goes to the left to Sykes. Here is John Magrin. As Magrin winds up, gets inside the 20. Here's Will Oakes.
It's a good defensive set so far.
Couple left as Day at dummy half comes to the right to Finn. Finn needs runners, has Sykes, quick hands, great hands. Here's for the corner, and the flag's gone up. What a tackle! What a tackle on Andy Gabriel.
It's a great cover tackle from Corey there. Yeah, it seemed to have caught us out a bit there, and if we just have a look.
Great tackle.
That's a great cover tackle there.
The wind seems to have changed direction a little bit. It seems to be blowing into our faces now. I'm just looking at the flag in the top corner next to the stand.
Yeah, like I said, it's one of them open pitches where the wind direction is not something to worry about. But yeah, we'll take that. It's another. Got tested a bit on our line, but yeah, just Corey showed great determination there to stop the winger from going over the try line.
So a quarter of an hour gone here on our league. So the Broncos will start on their own line as Titus Quasi with the carry. As Davis at dummy half goes to the right hand side, and Josh Hodgson. The backs are getting in to help the forwards out here.
Yeah, it's something you love to see, our outside backs coming in to help us a bit, and yeah, Corey should put an early kick in there, so it's another great kick from Corey.
And it's an even better chase.
Yeah.
Led by Greg Richards.
Yeah, see outside backs there helping out the forwards, getting the carries in, and now the forwards just have to repay him now with a good defensive set, and showed there by a great chase by Greg Richards.
So Dewsbury bringing it away from their own end with Adam Ryder as Walton. It's Finn at dummy half to Zach McComb. And last tackle, we're just over halfway as Finn goes high. It's going to bounce as Miskey gets on the goal line as he sets off into centre field as he gets 10 away from the line. Here's Hodgson in off the wing again. Another product through the academy ranks. Yeah,
I know Josh quite well. Played a few games last year and coming through our academy system. It's just great to see how much product we've got coming through the London system. So yeah, I'm sure Hodgie will go well, and yeah, just excited to see what he has for the future.
And those kind of piggybacks, Dewsbury can't afford to give London at the moment, can they?
No, I think we seem to be on top now with the ball and defensively, and it's one of them where you don't want to give a penalty after defensive set. So hopefully we can capitalise on that.
Here's Will Lovell again. Timeout's called. 2 footballs on the field. As Fozzard then gets it to Jones. His left hand side here is Titus Quasi. Good tackle from John Magrin.
Yeah, that's a great tackle from Johnny.
It's Davis then down the short side to Aston. Here's Meadows into the line. Meadows trying to find a gap but hangs on. There's Hankinson at dummy half to Aston, who's the runner. It's Jones.
Yeah, we seem to be moving them across the park here, and hopefully we can capitalise on.
As Aston then out at the back finds Fozzard. Chance for a second for Matty Fozzard. And he's going to be held up right on the line, but it's a great place to turn the football over, Sid.
Yeah, 100%. A bit disappointing we could get a try in there, but yeah, got to give credit to Dewsbury there. They seem to handle our shapes, but like you said, turning the ball over there is almost as good as a try. So
it's a long way up the hill here at Ealing, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, especially in this heat and having our boys firing as well. So yeah, it's a long way to go, but yeah, good to see.
As Dewsbury look to clear the hand, and I get a penalty for a ball steal this time. 2 in the tackle.
Yeah,
What do you think of the new ball steal rule? Confusing?
It's one of them where obviously happens in the NRL, and trying to implement it in this game. It's not so difficult. We just got to get used to it, really. So yeah, it adds a bit more to the game, I suppose. But yeah, it's one of them where you've got to.
It's a great hit on Jason Walton by Reece Curran. There's Day at dummy half to Liam Finn. Here is John Magrin. There's Day at dummy half to the left to Sykes this time as Wood. Dewsbury go down that left channel.
Yeah, they seem to be picking up the pace now. They've sort of seen where they are on the pitch and looking to capitalise on our goal line.
As Oaks get them into centre field. Here is Sykes to Finn. Here's Fleming into the line. Fleming with the chance, and maybe Andy Graybill needed to be right on his wing there on the last tackle as Finn just puts the kick in towards the post. Here's the jump, and it's Wood who's got up there, and Wood who has scored, and Dewsbury are in. Great take from Sam Wood. He's the tallest player on the pitch, and he touches down, and Dewsbury are back in it here at Trailfinders. It's the Broncos 12, Dewsbury 4.
Yeah, it was a great defensive set from us handling their shifts, but yeah, it's a pinpoint kick from Liam Finn there, and like you said, Sam Wood, being the tallest player, just out jumps everyone and gets over for the try.
So the instructions are coming down from Danny Ward in front of us. And this kick should be no danger for Paul Sykes. It's no ball at the moment. Sam Wood threw it after scoring.
No credit to Dewsbury there. Obviously, capitalised on us giving them a penalty after a good defensive set. So I think they started in our own 40 and just went shape for shape, and a good outcome. Got the try. So I'm sure the boys will just regroup now and get back to what we're doing.
So Paul Sykes on the black dot with this conversion. And here is Sykes then, left-footed. Kicks on its way, and the flags are up here at Trailfinders. 22 minutes coming up to here, and it's a London 12. Dewsbury 6. What will have been the message behind the post there, Sid?
Just it's one of them where just get back to basics, really. I don't think we did anything wrong there. We just, like I said, I think it was Liam Finn, just a great kick into the middle, and Sam Wood out jumping everyone. So we pretty much just stick to what we're doing. We seem to be on top physically and how fast we're playing. So. Yeah, just be pretty much more of the same.
So Dewsbury then on the back of the try. There's Oaks into centre field, spins away from one and gets some good metres after contact.
Yeah, that was a great carry there. Span through a few tackles, and they seem to be trying to go around us here, but that's a great defensive set from Abbas Miski.
On Adam Ryder, who desperately tried to keep the legs going, as Finn at dummy half. Here's Andy Gabriel. Day at dummy half. Here is the Dewsbury Tide scorer, Sam Wood, and he's got a bit of a head of steam up now as he gets the offload, and he's going to be ruled held, and he's told to play it on the last tackle then. Here is Finn, goes high again. Tester here for Abbas Miski, and he's done really well under heavy pressure from Andy Gabriel. Offload, here is Meadows, gap for Meadows. Meadows is in the clear, he's only got Fleming to beat, and Dan Fleming has done really well. What a great offload and a great return that is said.
Yeah, that's a great take from Abbas there, and Jimmy just being on his shoulder, showed a great bit of pace to find the gap there. So yeah, back on the front foot. So
and he had a bit to say to Liam Finn after the play as well as.
Yeah, Jimmy, I live with him, so he's always got a bit to say. He's a talker around the pitch. He's one of them that leads the boys around, and you can see him now almost eyeing out a shape and get his hands on the ball early.
Aston will go long on the bounce to Miski, who manages to take it, but unfortunately it's bounced away, and Dewsbury have got the ball back.
Yeah, not the best shape there. I'm not sure what Corey's seen, or maybe just a miscommunication, but yeah, I'm sure we'll just regroup and get back to
big hit
how we started.
His Day at dummy half then gets it to Sykes. Here is Garrett. Garrett's 8 short of halfwayers. Day goes to the left to Sykes, pops it back on the inside.
Yeah, I was just a bit disappointed with the end there. Seemed to have him on the ropes and just let him off the hook a bit. So we'll see how we get on now.
Sykes on the last tackle goes high. It's well taken by Meadows. He's going to use Miski, who's next to him. And London looking to get Roman Navarrete out there. And here he comes, and it's Greg Richards who's going for a breather.
Yeah, it'll be good to see Rome come on now, add a bit more power and punch to our pack. But no, that was a great stint by Greg Richards.
Here's Hodson, wealth of experience, Roman Navarrete, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's played over. I'm not going to say any number, but he's played a lot of Super League games. Here he is now with a carry, and yeah, it just shows experience on the pitch.
It's a big impact. It's knock on. It's been lost by Roman Navarrete, and Dewsbury will get the ball back on halfway.
Yeah, it was a great carry. I think it was fine to get a quick play the ball, just misplaced the ball in his hands. But yeah, it's nothing to sort of worry about. It's just a misplace of the ball. But yeah, we just need to regroup now. I'm sure he's going to try and right the wrong there in this defensive set.
As Dewsbury get Chris Anakin out there, John Magrin off for a breather.
Yeah, he's another ex Broncos academy player. Like I said, it's just awesome to see the amount of talent we've got playing in and around the competition.
As Ryder plays it down the short side from Finn. Here is Anakin's first touch of the afternoon. As they get to the 20. As Day at dummy half. To Finn. Here's Sykes. Knowles on the run around, and forward pass called, and again Lee Greenwood cuts a frustrated figure behind us. Yeah,
I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, even I could see that was a mile forward from up here. So yeah, he's not going to be happy with that. But yeah, now London are back on the ball, so we'll get back to doing what we're doing, get back on top really.
So we're back underway. And the two substitutes meeting there. He's not happy to remain, is he?
No, he's never happy really. But
great offload from Titus Quasi to Meadows. Here is Walters, and Walters gets over halfway. There's Meadows again at first receiver. He's come back strong from that mistake early doors.
Yeah, loves to get his hands on the ball, Jimmy. He's a runner of the ball, and like you see there, he likes to find space.
Here's Hankinson, Oh, great cover from Adam Ryder as Miskey at dummy half looks to go on his own up the short side, and his last tackle, one of the Broncos got up the sleeve as Hankinson finds Ast. He's just going to drop it onto the boot, might just have one roll too many in it, and it does, and it's a second 7 tackle set of the day for the Rams.
Yeah, you see what he's seen there. He's seen a gap in the Dewsbury back line. He's tried to dink it through for a supporting player, but yeah, just a bit too hard, and yeah, he's got to defend out this 7 tackle set.
Should have given Jonesy the kicking duties again, mate.
I bet he's thinking that now, isn't he, Jonesy? He'll definitely, when it comes video, he'll be putting his hands up to taking the 5th and last tackles.
Reece Butterworth, he's out there now for the Rams. It's a straight swap, hooker for hooker. As Finn at dummy half goes to that left-hand side. Here is Zach McComb. He gets a couple short of halfway. As Butterworth straight into the action to Garrett.
Last 10, 5 balls, 5 defence. Go, stop.
Butterworth to Anakin. Here is Finn. Here's Jay Walton on the drop-off. Butterworth again. Goes short. Good little scoop from Reece Butterworth. Just didn't have much support with him last tackle. As Fleming at dummy half goes short to Finn. Just to test her up into the Sunners. Ball's been batted forward and it's been taken dead by Meadows, and I think we'll come back for the knock-on, and it will be London ball.
Yeah. Finn just seems to having a lot of time on the ball, putting the ball where he is. But yeah, like you said, it's a great cover there from Jimmy. Seems to be reading where he's going to put the ball. But yeah, for me, he just needs to put a bit more pressure on him kicking the ball. He seems to put it where he wants.
And after a slow start, Sid, Dewsbury have grown as they've got into this game.
Yeah, credit to them. They sort of like rode our intensity in how we started the game, and it seems to get more into the game. And yeah, now we've got a game on our hands.
London have made another change. Jacob Jones has been withdrawn.
Yeah, I think it's Hindy's come on Dan Hindmarsh. So
yeah, he has. Yep, there he is in jumper 16. There's Navarrete with the carry. Now they can't get him to ground. Good after contact meters as well, as Fozzard decides to go high. Tester here for Dan Fleming. He's done well. But again, it's a good chase. Look at that chase. 1, 2, 9 in the chase, Sid.
Yeah, that's a great kick from Matty there, and an even better chase. Yeah, they say a kick's only as good as its chase, and like you said there, we had 9 bodies around, trying to get a good defensive set out.
And it's spoiled by conceding the 3rd penalty of the afternoon.
Yeah, almost just jinxed the boys there. Yeah, an offside, I'm not sure who it was, just letting them off.
So Dewsbury will start 5 short of halfway with Michael Knowles.
Here, James, he needs push there.
There's Butterworth at dummy half. Here is Garrett.
Takes loads of shit off him.
Butterworth at dummy half to this right-hand side. Sykes to Finn. Here's Walton on the drop-off. Butterworth waits again. To the right to Finn. Here is Fleming. Fleming puts a little kick in over the top. Does he get the bounce? He doesn't, as Miskey flings it to Meadows, and Meadows looks to put the footwork on. And again, Dewsbury just going through the motions right at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, credit to him. It's another, we let him off in that defensive set with the penalty, and I think Flem's just chipped over there. But yeah, credit to him. They're putting a lot of pressure on us, and I'm not sure about that pass there.
One thing I will say, Sid, Abbas loves an offload.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's one that always seems to gets his hand loose from a tackle. is a handful for the defenders, and if he can get a decent offload out, we're not complaining.
As Aston then drops it off, here is Hindmarsh. That's a good carry.
That's a great carry from Hindy.
Last tackle though, here is Aston, goes high again. There's Fleming Fields and sometimes you need to pick who you run at, and Titus and Romain probably aren't the two.
Sometimes you just don't have a choice. They just seems to be there and in your face for the defenders. So yeah, that was a great shot by them too. It was a great kick chase as well.
So it's Will Oakes in centre field for the Rams. It's Butterworth gets it to Walton. 10 short of halfway. He did well to hang on to that, did Jay Walton then, as Finn gets it to the Dewsbury tie scorer, Sam Wood. Last tackle on halfway. Butterworth gets it to Liam Finn, and Finn goes cross field, and that's going to bounce away from Hodson, and it's been put down. I think that's just going to be play on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going to be given as a knock on. Josh fell on a touch on that far side, and Dewsbury are going to get a repeat set here as we close in on half time. 6.5 minutes on our clock. Of course, we're on a rolling clock here.
Yeah, ref come back for a knock on. It was one of them kicks where the kick pressure from Corey Ashton there sort of made Finn mislodge the ball, but yeah, it was a tough one to take from Josh Hodson.
There's Anakin then. There's Butterworth to this right hand side. It's dropped off from Finn to Wood. There's Butterworth. Not the best pass to the left hand side. Oh, and it's been put down by Tom Garrett. And that's just poor execution from the Rams, Sid.
Yeah, it's one of them where we'll take that a knock on our goal line. So yeah, we'll just regroup now, and yeah, like you said, credit to Dewsbury that they're really giving us a game here.
They seem to be targeting Corey a bit though as well, don't they?
Yeah, you can hear from the coach's box. Keep calling Corey's name out. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, I think that they're trying to target this left-hand side. But yeah, I'm sure Corey's not fazed about that one bit. He'll just keep doing what he's doing, leading the team around and putting a good defensive performance in.
So Josh Walters will play it to Sam Davis. They try this left-hand side with Curran. He gets over halfway as Hankinson waits at dummy half. And to Aston. Here's Jordan Williams, his first carry of the afternoon. Here's Aston under pressure, gets the kick away. As Abbas Miski takes.
That's a great
take.
Can
he get away? He's got the ball free, and it's gone forward, unfortunately. And the chance has gone, but what a leap from Abbas Miski.
Yeah, another great kick by Corey. Put it right in the corner, enough hang time for Abbas to get there, and great take. But like you said, just going forward a bit there. But yeah, it's another good attacking set from our boys now. We just need to get a good defensive set now in. But yeah, looks like we're all up for it. Great line speed there from Jordan Williams.
It's Adam Ryder with the carry then as Butterworth at dummy half. Here is Wood. Butterworth now to Sykes. Here's Zach McComb. That's a good run from Zach McComb. Gets 10 short of halfway as Butterworth jumps into dummy half. Marker's not set and he takes advantage and gets over halfway.
Yeah, that's a nice dream that if a player's left on the ground or one marker, he's always going to take off.
Sykes then going across the face. Here is Finn Fleming into the line. Chance here down this right hand side for Gabriel, and Gabriel gets it back inside. It's hit the deck as Ryder gets back and recovers, and Dewsbury keep hold of possession. Last tackle is Gabriel to Walton. Here is Finn, and Liam Finn rush this time with the kick as Meadows comes across and takes. Gets it to Hodgson.
It's another great take by Jimmy there.
The back three Sid are always in tune, aren't they? There's always somebody there for a pass or an offload as well.
Yeah, we work on that a lot of training. Almost keeping we call it the chain at the back line, keeping it together, and if we can link up as much as we can, it'll throw the defenders off a lot more.
As Davis at dummy half finds Roman Navarrete. I must admit, I'm very impressed with Abbas for time I've seen him in the flesh. He is a lively winger.
Yeah, he's a great
and
player.
That's a knock on again from Roman Navarrete, and the coach head in hands.
Yeah, just another knock on there from Rome, but the boys were just forget about that now. It's gone now, so just need a good defensive set now, which I'm sure we'll get that.
As Walton then. Oh, Reese Curran, good shot.
Yeah, he's another great player, Reese. Showing bags of experience there.
As Garrett with this carry then. Butterworth then to Sykes. Here is Finn to Walton. Can Dewsbury get back into this before half time? As Finn to Ryder. As Fleming waits at dummy half, gets it to Liam Finn. Finn across the face, needs a runner, has Sykes. Sykes out at the back to Butterworth. Oh, and Butterworth's pass has gone over the head of Will Oakes and into touch, and well, just poor execution has saved London there.
Yeah, it seemed to break us down a bit there. But yeah, like you said, poor execution on that final pass. But yeah, we'll take that.
So not long left in this first half here. Davis at dummy half. London 5 short of halfway. As Aston gets it to Curran. Reese Curran's through one, not through the second of Walton though.
It's another great carry from Reese.
Meadows at dummy half to Corey Aston. Needs a runner and has Fozzard. Great take, and Fozzard's away from Knowles. Almost last tackle. Abbas Miski's got the hands up. He wants this ball kicking this way. They've gone the short side with Meadows. Last play of the half with Will Lovell, and Lovell for the corner gets it out. And it is a try on the last play of the half for the London Broncos, and that has come from absolutely nothing.
That's a great line from our captain there, Will Lovell. I'm not sure who. I think it was
Josh again. I think.
Yeah, Josh Walters.
Second try of the afternoon for Josh Walters.
Just on his shoulder there.
In the right place at the right time, and what a crucial score that is.
Yeah, it's a great line. Yeah, like you said, Miski was obviously pointing something out here, but I think on the right side you've seen a bit of gaffing, and a great line by our skipper to break the line and handing the ball to Josh Walters for his second.
That changes the half-time team talks in both camps, doesn't it?
Ooh, yeah, you can say so. I'm sure, as you can see, Mordy there thinking, but yeah, I'm sure we'll probably go in there. And, there's been laps in our defence, or we just seem to be letting them off with lots of penalties and things like that. But yeah, it wouldn't change too much with that score. I'm sure Dewsbury will go in pretty happy as well. Kept with us for a good chunk of 20 minutes. So yeah, we'll see what let's say at half time.
And most of the players are heading back to the sanctuary of the Shade in the dressing rooms, as Chris Hankinson then with the last kick of this first half, right on that far touchline.
I've seen him get these all the time at training. So my money was him getting this today. A lot of pressure now. Come on,
10p?
Chris.
10p then?
Yeah, 10p. We'll go 10p. We'll go 10p. Come on, Chris. Don't let you down.
Last kick of the first half. Kicks on its way. It's got chances, you know.
There
and the
we
flags
go.
are up here at Trailfinders. Paul Sykes, 60 arm in the air, and we're at time on in the second half here at Ealing, and it's going to be the Broncos who get first use of the ball, and Roman Navarrete with the first carry, and that's a loose carry, and that's going to be a knock on. And I think the half-time message has gone in one ear and out the other of Roman Navarrete.
Yeah, it's another loose carry from Rome. It's not like him, but yeah, we just need to put another good defensive set now, and hopefully keep him out.
I'm not counting Sid, but that's 3.
Yeah, that's not the best stat to have 3 drop balls in a game, but yeah, it's, like I said, it's not like him. He'll try and right the wrongs now with a good performance the rest of the game.
Big chance for Dewsbury at the start of this second half. Then here is Will Oakes in off the wing. From a neutral's perspective like mine, a try here would just really spice this second half up, as Butterworth at dummy half then finds Wood. Obviously, you're not as neutral as me, are you?
No. Yeah, I was gonna say.
As Butterworth then gets it to Sykes. Here's Fleming into the line. Oh! Dan Fleming's final pass. Will Oakes had a walk in at the corner, and Fleming's pass has only found the touch judge.
Yeah, that was great shape by Dewsbury there after the drop ball by Rome. But like you said, that just final pass just seemed not to go in his hands. But yeah, got quite lucky there.
And it's Greg Richards who's back out there for Josh Walters as well. So, can Roman Navarrete hang on this time? He can.
Tackle's not quite finished yet. Oh, there we go.
There's Hindmarsh. Gets an extra 3 or 4 after contact as Sam Davis waits at dummy half. That's a good run from Abbas Miski. Davis to Richards. Had Meadows on the inside but decided to stick hold. There's Davis again at dummy half. To that left hand side, here is Hindmarsh. It's another good run.
That's Romain again.
Is it Roman?
Yeah, another great carry from Rome.
I think he's angry now, don't you?
Yeah.
Aston on the last tackle into the wind. And that's well taken by Andy Gabriel over on that far side.
Yeah, fair enough. That was another great kick from Corey, but yeah, an even better take from the Dewsbury winger.
This wind is picking up here at Trailfinders as Adam Ryder with this carry. Here's Jay Walton. As Butterworth waits at dummy half to Chris Anakin.
Need more push than that. Need more push.
Need more push is the cry from the Dewsbury bench down below us. As Finn, long pass, finds Gabriel down this right hand side and there's a bit of room to run into, and it's a great tackle from Abbas Miski on the last tackle then. Here is Sykes, and Sykes is going to go high. Tester here for Meadows as Fleming jumps with Meadows. It's been knocked on, and that's going to be play on as Fozzard recovers.
Yeah, that was a high-hanging kick from Sykes. Yeah, both Jimmy and Flem went up for it, but yeah, luckily we got the ball back.
Just need to settle things down a little bit now, London, don't they? They're in a bit of a fight here, and it's turning into a bit of a slugfest, isn't it?
Yeah. Obviously, it didn't help with the drop ball. It seems to get rattled by that, having to defend our line so early on in the second half. But yeah, like you said, just need to settle down now and just get back to what we was doing in the first half.
Great quick play, the ball from Roman Navarrete just gives Sam Davis chance to jump and put the Dewsbury defence on the back foot as Meadows at dummy half finds Aston. Here's Hankinson down that left-hand side. Last tackle. This is Miski at dummy half. Gets it to Aston. They're going to try this shot set again as Meadows finds Curran inside, and it's Corey Aston. And London have got the first try of the second half. And it's Corey Aston Great last tackle play. Ball moves back to that short side. Meadows heavily involved. Reece Curran with the break. And it's Corey Aston who gets over. And London lead by 22 points to 6.
Yeah, that's great vision from both Corey and Jimmy there. Seeing, obviously, the Dewsbury defender a bit short on that right-hand side and, yeah, just capitalise on it. Reece going through and hitting Corey back on the inside. It's another great try.
And after that poor start to the second half with the error, it's just what the Broncos needed, Sid.
Yeah. Obviously getting rattled so early on in the second half didn't help, but yeah, quite good to get over the try line there. Like I said, just get back to what we're doing, and yeah, showed in that set after that missed time pass from Matty Fleming.
Aaron Hall is about to get out there for the Rams. He's down below us with the reserve official. There's Hankinson then, 3 from 3. I owe you 10p, don't I, mate, as well?
Yep, I'm not forgetting about that.
Don't worry, you'll get it. There's Hankinson then with the kick. Sticks the flags up here at Trailfinders. 24 points to 6, the Broncos lead. And after, well, a slow start to the half, that's just the tonic that Danny Ward needed.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, now we just need to almost capitalise on that now and just try and blow Dewsbury out of the water.
It's Tom Garrett who's gone for a breather for Lee Greenwood. Well done to the big man. Played 46 minutes straight in this heat.
Fair enough.
As Paul Sykes gets us back underway. Ball bounces as it's given to Roman Navarre, who's met by Wood.
Yeah, it seems to almost have a target on his back now, Romain. But yeah, he'll ride that. It's another great carry.
As Richards tips it on to Hindmarsh. Davis at dummy half. Here is Jordan Williams, who's taken over the mantle of Josh Walters in that right channel. With Davis at dummy half. Here is Richards. Gets just short of the 30. Here's Hindmarsh again. Gets away from Hall, and
it's a great carry by Hindy there. Hopefully sets up a good kick field position.
It's Fozzard then with that kick. It's going to bounce, it's going to head off the island, and yep, good finish to the set.
Yeah, great finish. It's a great kick of the ball, Fozzie. Seen a bit of space on the right hand side there, and bouncing straight into touch, just literally what the middles would want.
And a chance to control the restart as well.
Yeah, he's seen something there. We've almost rolled him down to the halfway, and now a kick out into touch. Our defensive line set, and looking for a good impact now.
There's Aaron Hall with the carry. Getting requests here now to.
Yeah, Rob Oakley there requesting a shout out, so now I won't forget him.
It's Jay Walton then. Plays it to Reece Butterworth. Here is Hall. Good carry, good hit though. There's Butterworth to Sykes, drops it off to Knowles. And he will get over halfway, attracted, still going. Great after contact, 10 metres after contact there from Michael Knowles.
Yeah,
and it's going to be a set restart, first one of the afternoon.
Yeah, there's a handful Knowles there. I think it was like 3 or 4 defenders couldn't get him down, so.
Here's Zach McComb, gets away from one, straightens up again, and we've got 4 tackles from 10 metres out now, have the runs as Butterworth at dummy half. Here is Hall on the charge. They've got another set of 6.
Yeah, another set restart. Just need to ride this out now.
Back-to-back set restarts as Finn gets it to Fleming. Ryder almost going to the defensive line and caused an obstruction there. As the pass is poor, Wood collects it. Wood will just settle things down while Dewsbury reorganise. It's Butterworth down the short side to Walton. Walton bounces off Aston. He's got the arms free. Offloads a shocker. It's into the hands of Meadows. We'll come back for a restart. And Jay Walton early in the tackle count. Needless offload.
Yeah, yeah, like we said at half time, seems to go down our left side, and he just wanted the ball in his hands and tried to get over our defence there. But yeah, a loose carry or a loose offload let us off the hook there a bit. But yeah, we showed great calmness and great defensive organisation there. Didn't seem too rattled. No one moved out of place or anything. So yeah, that was a good defensive set there from us.
As London bring it away with Abbas Miski. Here is Meadows. There's Davis at dummy half to Fozzard. Here is Hodson down this right hand side. As Williams at dummy half to Fozzard. Running across the face. Here is Aston. Numbers here. Meadows into the line. Meadows to Hankinson. Here is Miski, and Abbas Miski steps back in field. Abbas is just one of those players, every time he gets the ball, you get excited.
Yeah.
You know something special might happen. As Aston again, they've switched back to this side to Curran. Curran gets it to Meadows. Meadows met immediately and wrapped up. And that will be a turnover, but again, it's not the worst place to turn the football over, Sid.
No, 100%. Like I said, it's almost as good as a try. You've got a lot of field position for the Dewsbury boys to get back to even a halfway, let alone a try line. So yeah, that's a good set there from us. Didn't seem to want to kick or anything like that. And
John Magrin on his way back. Michael Knowles going for a breather. Dewsbury trainer just trying to get a bit of urgency into his players. There is a man down. Quite sure who it is. Oh, it's Adam Ryder who's down at the moment. Didn't see anything in that.
No, seems to be clutching at his knee, so it might have been just an awkward tackle. But yeah, hopefully he gets up and shakes it off. But yeah, some of the boys just getting a water break now. I think the heat's coming down, and they're especially playing in this black kit, they're feeling it a lot more now. Sometimes
wish you played in white.
100%. A lot of boys will say that, especially heat like this on the 4G. Just playing in white, but no, a lot of the boys like playing in black. Says it makes them look slimmer or whatnot. But yeah,
I never knew rugby players were so. What's the word I'm looking for?
Divas?
Yeah, divas, yeah.
Oh, you get
yeah, and
you get your few. This
is a shame for Adam Ryder. He's going to have to leave the field. Joe Martin, he's going to get out there, so it's going to cause a bit of a reshuffle. I would presume they'll put Joe Martin to fullback and Matt Fleming will just slot into that right centre.
Yeah, it's a shame to see him team leave the field there. There we are, just waiting for Adam Ryder to clear the pitch before we get back underway. So Joe Martin out there now for Lee Greenwood, and we are back underway as Andy Gabriel in off the wing. Big defensive set this now for the Broncos as Sykes gets to this left hand side. Here is Wood, just move that little bit wider now. It's Butterworth at dummy half, tries the short side with McCoon. As Butterworth at dummy half gets it to Sykes. Sykes will drop it off to Anakin. Yeah, this is a great defensive set now from the boys.
As Butterworth kicks from inside the 40. Abbas Miski's back there. Let's see what excitement we've got here as he gets it to Meadows. Good chase from Reese Butterworth.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a penalty for a high tackle. First one of the half for the Broncos.
Yeah, that was a great link up there from Abbas. Got himself in a great position to field that kick, and yeah, Jimmy just seems to always be on his shoulder, ready to carry. He's had a cracking game so far.
It's normally Summer Bash weekend, isn't it? The last bank holiday in May. You're going to miss your trip to Blackpool this year.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was, but yeah, definitely going to miss that. It's an experience a lot of us enjoy, going down to Blackpool, but yeah, it's one of them where obviously with the pandemic and what's happened over the past 2 years, so yeah, but no, it's pretty nice in London, so it's not a bad place to be.
There's no finer place on earth than Blackpool at the end of May as Fozzard gets it on. It's been put down by Rhys Curran, and Dewsbury will get a chance to counter with Joe Martin. Hopefully we will see the Summer Bash return to the schedule in 2022.
Yeah, 100%. I'm all up for that. Yeah, Summer Bash is, like I said, it's a great experience for a lot of our boys.
And of course, some of the boys in the camp will have experienced Magic Weekend up at Anfield.
Yeah,
a couple of years ago as well.
Yeah, I was there. I remember playing Leeds at Anfield. There, that was a great experience. Playing in such a iconic stadium. But
as Fleming then drops into the line, Martin gets away from one, looks to straighten up. Looks like they've kept Dan Fleming at fullback and slotted Joe Martin into that centre position as Butterworth then finds Finn. Is John Magrin on the charge? So Dewsbury just getting into that London red zone as Butterworth scoots away, needs a runner, has Aaron Hall. Last tackle. Oh, and it's been lost by Aaron Hall. And the chance for Dewsbury disappears.
Yeah, good. Another good defensive display from the boys there. Didn't seem phased about the knock on early on. Just sort of rode the attacking shapes.
And here we go. Here's the moment all the Broncos fans have been waiting for. Jared Samet is out there as Will Lovell with the carry.
Yeah, it's good to see Jared get on there now. It's another great stint from Sam Davis there at 9.
So that will push Matt Fozzard into 9 and Jared will play at half-back. And here is Matt Fozzard at dummy half. Samet to Richards. There's Fozzard at dummy half then. Here is Hindmarsh out of the back to Aston. Here is Rhys Curran down that left-hand side. He's well handled by Liam Finn on halfway.
Yeah, he's had a great game as well, Rhys. Seems to be a handful for the Dewsbury right-hand side.
Here's Hindmarsh again. Good run again from Dan Hindmarsh. But it's last tackle for the Broncos. Fozzard gets it to Aston, just trying to put it over the top of Andy Gabriel, but it's straight down the throat of Matt Fleming, and Fleming sets off into centre field. Take that set though, it's over 90 metres.
Yeah, 100%. It was a good set from us, and another great kick from Corey. He's had a great game as well, so yeah, we'll definitely be happy with that set.
It's Dewsbury then. Can they find a way back into this game and quickly? As Butterworth finds Magrin. It's Butterworth at dummy half. Scoots away. Good run from Rhys Butterworth. Needs an offload. Gets one to Sykes. Here is Wood. And Wood up against Samet. And Wood bounces off a couple and goes again. Good run from Sam Wood. Offload back to
It's a great
Finn.
offload.
Here is Walton then. Walton gets it to Martin, and that's a good hit on Martin. But I think they're coming back for a penalty for one off the ball.
Yeah. You can see the ref calling advantage there. Off the ball tackle. I'm not sure who it was. I think it might have been Rhys Curran but yeah, it's another let off from us. But I'm sure we'll defend it out.
So Liam Finn with the touch finder. Nearly taking out some of the patrons in that stand. It's Joe Martin then. taps and goes on his own. What have Dewsbury got up the sleeve? It's Butterworth at dummy half to Finn. Here is Magrin. There's Butterworth to Sykes. Sykes looks to go on his own. Paul Sykes against one of his former clubs. There's another ex-Bronco, Fleming, pops it up to Hall, and Hall is just short of the line. Here is Butterworth to Finn. Finn's long pass finds Sykes. They've got numbers here. It's Fleming. Quick hands on the bounce. It's picked up by Gabriel, and Gabriel is in at the corner. He comes round to make the angle better. Referee's going to point to the spot, and Dewsbury are back in it. Andy Gabriel with the try. They had the numbers, got the ball through the hands. It probably wasn't the best pass to Andy Gabriel, but he's done really well to collect. And Dewsbury are back in it. It's the Broncos 24, the Rams 10.
Yeah, fair enough to Dewsbury there. They just seems to have numbers on us on that left-hand side. I think we just got too worried about around the ruck and around the ball. But yeah, great shape. Yeah, it wasn't the best of pass, but yeah, it's another blip. We'll just regroup and get back on top.
It's remarkable how calm Danny is, you know, after that try's gone in.
Like I said, he's the calm one out of them two. But
Titus Guaze is on his way back as well for the Broncos. A great first stint from Titus.
Yeah, it was. He's a great carrier of the ball and great defender as well. So yeah, it's a great first stint, and yeah, to get him on at this stage now, almost trying to lift the boys back up and lift the middle pack to get back on top.
Battling now ahead against Swinton as Paul Sykes with the conversion attempt pushes it across the face of the post. 24-10 here then with 19 minutes left. Bradford 31-12 up against York. Widnes 34-12 up at Oldham. Whitehaven 25-12 up at Sheffield as well. Just can't pick winners in this league, can you?
No, some great scores there. Just shows the amount of competition in this league and the amount of great teams there are.
As Chris Hankinson will get us back underway. Good kick into the sun as Oakes collects, and Oakes will bring it back and almost found a gap in that Broncos defence as Fleming from dummy half. Can this try just put a little bit more confidence back into this Dewsbury side as Finn drops it off to Magrin. Ball.
Yeah, seem to have their tails up now. Dewsbury.
Butterworth then finds Anakin. It's Butterworth again at dummy half. Marker's not set and Reese Butterworth's off. Can he get the offload? He's got the arm free. And he's eventually wrapped up by Chris Hankinson on the last tackle as Sykes, high spiral kick. These are horrible to catch, and he's done really well.
Take.
As Josh Hodson, great take from the young man.
That's a great take from Josh then.
And a great run back.
An even better return.
Meadows at dummy half. Here is Abbas Miski. Miski stops and toying with the Dewsbury defence, and then just straightens up into Jay Walton. Fozzard at dummy half. Here is Titus Guaze back out there. Fozzard waits again at dummy half. Here is Jared Samet. Oh, what an offload.
That's a great offload.
It's a high marsh. Oh, do you know what, that ball, if that ball would have got to James Meadows, there were chances on. Fozzard has got the run. Fozzard with the dummy. Fozzard back inside to Meadows. Chance here for Meadows. Great tackle from Zach McComb to deny James Meadows. Last tackle as Fozzard drops it onto the toe into the in goal. It's in the in goal and it's collected by Dan Fleming, and somehow Dewsbury survive.
Yeah, Jared starting that phase of play there. A little glimpse of what he does on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't get a good outcome or try there, but yeah.
Finn at dummy half then. No. Will Oakes just losing the footing on the 4G. There's Butterworth at dummy half down this short side to Zach McComb, and McComb will straighten up and look for a gap. Looks at Fozzard and Richards and almost gets through as Butterworth to Walton. Walton looks to just bounce Corey Aston away. As Butterworth at dummy half to Finn. Finn across the line, out of the back finds Sykes. Here is Fleming. Fleming with the chance to McComb. McComb will step back in field, and I think Zach McComb just run the wrong line there.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. I think he just took a carry, and then just as soon as he's getting back into position, he's got the ball back
Fleming
in his
goes
hand.
cross field with the kick. What a
great
take. What a take that is from Abbas Miski. That's top draw.
Yeah, that was a great take from Abbas there. Some of the fans loving that as well.
He's becoming quite the popular figure.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's a great player, and he's almost like Jared, a showman, and yeah, a lot of the fans are taking a liking to him.
15 minutes left here at Trailfinders as Josh Hodson with the carry. As Fozzard then. As Jacob Jones is back out there. Greg Richards going for another breather.
Yeah, another great stint from Greg.
As Fozzard then looks to get it over the head of Andy Gabriel, but can't. And here come the Rams again.
Yeah, it almost seems like Dewsbury's last tries got him firing again, and yeah, we seem to almost be like the start of the game again, and just going set for set.
Butterworth at dummy half. Here is Will Oakes. There's Butterworth then. There's Garrett back out there. Here's Walton on the charge.
Yeah, he's been in a handful today for some of us.
That's forward from Butterworth, and it's been picked.
Miles forward.
I think that's one of the easier ones the referees have had this afternoon.
Yeah. Clearly seen trying to get the ball to Finn, but yeah, forward pass, and we're back on the ball.
In good field, 10 short of halfway. Obviously this is the hottest game of the year so far, and this heat might just have an effect this last 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, we train on this every day, and you certainly feel the heat, and yeah, after 60 minutes gone now, some of the boys will definitely be feeling that.
It's a good shot from Paul Sykes on Will Lovell. It's Fozzard at dummy half. Here is Jones. There's Fozzard then to Jared Sammett. Out at the back to Aston. Here's Meadows into the line. Meadows for Hankinson. Big break. Back on the inside to Meadows. And that could wrap things up for the London Broncos. James Meadows with a 5th try of the afternoon. And the Broncos lead by 28 points to 10.
Yeah, that's a great try there. Jimmy again being on the end of another great play. And yeah, another great try from our boys down the left-hand side.
It's just great shape, isn't it?
Yeah. Clearly seen something down the left side. Corey to Jimmy to Hank, and then back to James. So another great phase of play. Hopefully that should, I would say, kill the game. But yeah, I'm sure Dewsbury will keep firing back at us, and we're not gonna take our foot off the gas anytime soon.
I did say wrap up the 2 points. We don't get 2 points this year, do we? It's all on percentages.
Yeah. It's a bit confusing one. I'm not 100% clued up on how it sort of happens, but yeah. I think so the win percentage will help us a lot.
It's currently at 50% for the Bronx. I shall tell you what it will go up to with the win this afternoon very shortly indeed, after get the old calculator out. We'll go up to 56.25 as Hankinson sticks the kick over. 5 from 5 this afternoon for Chris Hankinson, and the Broncos lead by 30 points to 10.
Ooh, my scoreline predictions even coming closer and closer now.
If only my prediction at the Mobile Rocket Stadium was coming true, but hey, we won't dwell on that. As Paul Sykes is about to get us back underway. No pressure, Sid, but in about 10 minutes' time, or maybe just a little bit under, I'm going to ask you to pick your Betfred player of the match as well.
Yep, well, a lot of pressure, but no, I've got a few in mind. Obviously, we've got a couple of players that have played quite well. Josh Walters, he sadly had to go off at half time. He was playing very well.
And here's a man who might be on the list as well. Dan Hindmarsh has been impressive since coming off the bench.
Yeah, he's a great carrier of the ball. And
it's a
set
set restart as well for the Broncos. First one they've got this afternoon. There's Fozzard at dummy half. Here is Hindmarsh again. Fozzard waits at dummy half. Jared Samet goes short to Titus Quase. As Fozzard at dummy half. Short side to Aston. Aston goes to Williams. And Jordan Williams almost gets a gap. As Fozzard waits at dummy half to Aston. Aston dummies and goes. Oh, and it's a great tackle from John Magrin to deny
great tackle.
Corey Aston. Here's Fozzard to Samet. Flips it over the top, and it's been knocked down by Andy Gabriel. And it's going to be a knock on. And the Broncos are going to get another go from here with 6 tackles in the bag.
Yeah, that was another good set. Just didn't seem to break the Dewsbury defence down. Yeah, that last pass almost looked like an interception. But no, yeah, we'll regroup back on it. Got 6 tackles now, so see what shape we can throw at them.
So right in front of the post, 10 out as Fozzard tries to sneak one up the middle, and he's put to ground 5 away from the line. It's Jones at dummy half, goes to this left hand side. Here is Titus Quase, and he's just short. As Fozzard waits at dummy half, goes to the left to Aston. Aston to Hankinson. It's a good tackle from Andy Gabriel on Chris Hankinson as Abbas Miski going on his own, and Abbas Miski spins and he's just short.
Just short.
Here come the Bronx again with Meadows. Again trying to go back down to that short side, but Jay Walton having none of it this time. Last tackle is Fozzard. Crossfield kick looking for Hodson, jump ball. Hodson's knocked it backwards. This is play on. It's collected by Samet. Here is Hindmarsh. Aston just drops it on the boot again. It's going to have one roll too many, and it will be a 20-metre restart for the Rams.
Yeah, not the best end to the set. We would have liked to try there, but yeah, it's just going to show.
Here's Abbas. How close? Thought he got it when he spun out there.
Yeah, we just need a good, I think 7 minutes gone now. Start to test on the boys' conditioning out. Obviously, we've got 2 great conditioners with Mike Eccles and Daniel Mays. But yeah, we seem to be on top here.
Sam Day with the scoot. Here is Liam Finn. Finn out of the back finds Sykes. Here is Fleming. Fleming is put to ground. Sam Wood waits at dummy half to the right hand side to McComb. As McComb tries to spin away. He's put to ground on the 20-metre line as Day waits at dummy half to the right to Finn. Oh, and Liam Finn's flat dropped it, and Magrin will kill the ball, but it will be a turnover in favour of the Broncos.
Yeah, the 7 tackle set. One we just seemed to ride out, and yeah, just that last ditch pass to I think it was to Finn. Just not quite getting it on the money and a drop ball. So yeah, we're back on the ball. Seems to be a player down as well.
So we're just at time off while we'll just go through some latest scores in a couple of moments. So it's getting tighter at the Keep Moat, 25-22 in favour of Whitehaven. Widnes 40 points to 12 up at Oldham. Featherstone 16-8 up at Halifax. Bradford 31, York 18. And Batley back in front against Swinton. They lead by 18 points to 12. Sheffield have just kicked the goal. It's a 1-point ball game at the Keep Moat.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they're in for a big finish there this afternoon.
Yeah, can't wait to see how that pans out, but credit to Sheffield for getting back into it as well.
John Magrin's off to the blood bin. Of course, John Magrin will be in the Jamaica side at the Rugby League World Cup at the end of the year.
Yeah, he's a great player, John. I played with him at academy and first team. Yeah, credit to him being in the Jamaica squad World Cup. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that later on in the year. Obviously got Jacob Ogden and Abbas as well, who'll be playing for Lebanon. So yeah, looking forward to that later on in the year.
It is going to be a great festival of rugby league, and you can get your tickets now as well. Looking forward to the opening game, England-Samoa, St James's Park. It's a couple of weeks after the Super League Grand Final. I've got my tickets. There's Fozzard at dummy half to Samet. Oh, Jordan Williams has just got the run wrong, and Dewsbury have got the ball back as Anakin to Wood. They're looking to counter with Walton.
Yeah, just miscommunication there from Jared and Jordan.
We'll do our Betfred player of the match on the back of this set. Let's see what happens as Sykes gets it to Fleming. I've just heard who it is, and I know you've picked somebody different, as Sykes at dummy half gets it to Wood. Here is McComb down this left-hand side, as Day gets it to Finn, out to Walton. Walton looks to straighten up and gets it back to Finn again, and Paul Sykes just over and runs. A little bit like sevens this at the moment, as Joe Martin tries to find a gap as Day at dummy half. Here is Garrett. I think to try now for the Rams will be just consolation. James Meadows still organising the defences. Day at dummy half. Here is Finn, goes short to Aaron Hall. And Aaron Hall is over. Is he? No. Held up by our referee Aaron Moore. Thought he'd made it.
Yeah.
Some celebration.
Yeah. Seems to carry over like 3 of our defenders over the line. Thought he might have played it down, but great defence there to keep the ball up.
This is one rule that needs changing for me. If you've been held up over the line and you throw the ball away, it should be a knock on.
Yeah.
Why, if you've been held up over the line, do you let the ball go? Sam Day's gone running after a ball, and we've got one back already. So he needs to go back to 10 metres out. There's Day at dummy half. To the left-hand side to Finn. Here is Sam Wood looking for a second try this afternoon, and And it's a turnover. And the chance has gone. So while we're getting the ball turned over, it's time for you to announce who you've picked as your Betfred player of the match.
Yeah, we've had obviously some quality players today. Josh Walters, like I said, had a great start. Sad to see him go off. Corey Ashton has had a great game as well, kicking the ball, and like you said, Dan Highmarsh since he's come on has been impeccable. But for me, man of the match has to go to James Meadows, our fullback tonight. He's like you said, he's keeping the boys around the park. Been on the end of some great moves. Got a try for himself as well. So my man of the match is James Meadows.
He had a slow start. Let's.
That knock on didn't seem to phase him one bit. He's got his hand on the ball almost every set and finding the line, showing great feet, organising the boys around the park, and so man of the match, James Meadows.
So well done to James Meadows, our Betfred player of the match. So now can London put the icing on the cake, get the cherry on top as Aston finds Hankinson. Here is Abbas Miski. Here's Aston to Samet. Here is our player of the match, James Meadows, as tries to get through and gets a big shot from Dayan Sykes.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one, definitely.
It's Williams at dummy half to Jared Samet. Here is Gwaze, and Gwaze is wrapped up. 20 out on this last tackle as Jones finds Aston. They're going through the hands with Hankinson, drops it on the foot looking for Abbas Miski, but Dan Fleming's lost it. Has he? No, I thought he lost it.
He's regathered
He's managed to regather.
Yep.
As Joe Martin now for Dewsbury running across the face of the post. There's Sykes at dummy half. Here is McCoon. As Will Oakes jumps from dummy half. Looks to keep going. As we are into added time here now, not long left as Hall finds Finn. Here is Walton. Walton gets it back. Here is Sykes again, pops it up. Back on the inside. That was Oakes again. Here is
Sykes. Looked a bit forward.
Puts a little kick in over the top. Jump ball, and Sykes has lost that backwards, and it's going to be a knock on eventually. And London will get the ball back.
Yeah, Ginger Rovers looks like Harlem Globetrotters there, throwing the ball about. Almost finding the gap there from Sykes, trying to chip and chase, but no, we defended it out quite well. So
So London get the football back. There's Fozzard at dummy half. Here is Jones. Fozzard to Highmarsh. I can hear the cry of last set. So not long left here at Trailfinders. There's Fozzard at dummy half to the right hand side to Samet. Here is Titus Gwaze.
Yeah, he's another player who's had a cracking game today.
As Fozzard at dummy half goes to the left to Jones. Here is Aston to Reese Curran. Here is Chris Hankinson, who's got the man of the match decision in the ground, and he's just stepped on the line. And the flag has gone up.
I think some of the boys just waiting for the hooter to go off anytime soon.
Not many in a rush. Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Referee's had enough, and he's going to blow full time here. So London bounce back from that defeat to Bradford here last week. with a 30 points to 10 victory here this afternoon.